I'm gonna take you on the inside a little bit, right? Because we talk about this all the time, but I wanted you to see it.
All right.
And so when you talk about what we talk about, here's my thing. As you're going through this process, and I'm saying to LeBron, like, you really have to think this through. Because as you know, if you're looking at a calendar, right, and the portrait on the calendar looks great, but you have to live with it. Everything looks great in July. Everything looks great on paper. But you got to be very careful with that. Now, the way the league is going right now, we thought Giannis was going to be the biggest news of the summer.
Man, this summer's been bananas.
Right, and now it's changed.
You don't even remember that LaMelo got traded. Ja doesn't even pop up on the radar.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And so when you think about that, and then you think about Melo and now Jaylen Brown, right? So I prepared this board just to take you through a little bit of it. But again,
you know what's crazy, Rich? I'm sorry to interrupt. The biggest story is still LeBron.
Yeah, he's still the face of the league.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know,
and again, because of the way he's playing too.
Yeah, I mean, and again, being 42 and still playing at this level is insane. And again, the when you think about what's admirable, having all these people call, and I said this to LeBron, I said, listen, I'm going to tell you this because I think sometimes you can be so good at something and you just don't take it all in. And he's never been that type of person. But I said to him, I said, you know, these calls that I'm getting is a true testament to how you have respected this game. It's year 24. So look, you see I have it. New York is right there.
Yeah.
If the Knicks hadn't have won, there would be no board.
He'd be going to the Knicks.
He'd be going to the Knicks.
Interesting.
But the fact that they won,
I always thought that eliminated them.
So when you think about the board, Max, take a look at this because I want your opinion here.
Okay.
Right? Philadelphia, everything changed.
Do they have his attention as Windhorst is reporting?
How could you not have the attention when you have Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, Embiid?
They're missing. All they really need here is a power forward who can think the game and shoot.
That's why he's in the middle. But think about it. So what is he loves Maxey. So we don't even have to talk about that. I think VJ, he helps VJ understand really how to play the game.
VJ's a baby and he's already
super talented, plays both ends of the floor, plays hard every night. The benefit that he gets, it would be ridiculous. Obviously, Jaylen Brown, right? Embiid is health and habits.
100%.
If the health and habits of Embiid are there,
but what I mean is
really
they need a guy to come in and make that by itself doesn't necessarily work.
Right.
But if you add the right guy, LeBron James is the one guy who might be able to unlock that and get that to be a team.
Yeah, he enhances everything there.
Yeah.
He unlocks everything there. Now you go down south. Mitchell, Wiggins, Giannis, bam. Whew. Plus Pat, plus Spo. Let me give you an X factor about the Sixers, though. We forgot about something. Jameer Nelson is a part of the front office, ex-player. Mike Gansey, Mike Gansey's an Ohio guy. Played against us in high school. There's a picture floating around that Mike Gansey's brother put out of Mike Gansey and LeBron that were a part of the high school Ohio All-Americans for the season.
Does LeBron remember guys like Gansey?
Absolutely.
Like, I don't just mean run into the
no.
In other words, continuously the whole time.
Absolutely.
Right.
Let me tell you, he remembers every.
No, I'm not saying. Of course, he knows who he is now. I'm saying, but in other words, it was never like, oh yeah, you were the guy from who I used to play. He's just known him the whole time.
No, he knows Tony Stockman, Andrew Lavender, Mike Gansey, Mike Woods. He knows everybody. Emmanuel Smith, may rest in peace. He knows everybody. Now let's go up here to the C-Town. Mitchell, Harden, Mobley, Allen, Dan and Grant, which is the Gilberts, plus Kobe. He was there when LeBron won there. Big X factor. Let me talk to you about Brandon Weems. Brandon Weems is basically LeBron's brother. I don't know if you knew that. Now, he worked his own way. Nobody gave him anything. He's earned to be in the front office of the Cavs. He was a grad assistant in Kentucky, Oakland, LaSalle. He did everything on his own. He worked his own way there, and we're extremely proud of him. But that is a big feather in the cap. Big feather in
Cleveland.
The cap. Big feather because of Brandon Weems. Now, don't get me wrong. Dannon, Grant, and Kobe, we know them. I miss my guy, Nick Gilbert. I can only imagine what Nick Gilbert would be saying to me right now. Talk about the best guy to talk to. The best. Now, the negative is, and this is no offense to Harden, no Garland, because he loves Garland like he loves Maxey. Now, let's get over here to the Mile High, right? Murray, Johnson, Gordon, Jokic. They got one big hurdle. They still got Peyton Watson, who's a restricted free agent, right? Kroenke family, we're close to. So ownership, Harris.
He's got the Midas touch too,
yeah,
Kroenke.
He's won in everything.
Yeah.
Josh Harris and Blitz, love those guys. You got
let's go
Mickey
back
Harrison.
to let's go back to Denver for a second.
Now you got Kroenke.
Is Denver actually a legitimate destination?
It wouldn't be on the board, Max.
Okay.
Let's get to Minnesota.
I mean, if you want to,
You got Ant. You got LaMelo. You remember when Ant said, "It's okay, we got Jay McDaniels, so it's okay because we got Jay McDaniels," and then you have Gobert plus Tim Connelly and that ownership group. Dallas and Masai. Now, in Dallas, they got Oil, they got Golf, you got Macau and the Sands group, and then with Masai, you got the whole continent of Africa. A lot comes with Dallas and Masai, okay? You see Steph and Dre up there. Don't forget about Steph and Dre.
Here's what's crazy. Okay, so this tells me a lot.
This doesn't tell you anything.
You're playing four-dimensional chess right now, or you just tipped your hand?
No.
I will say why.
All I'm doing is showing you the board.
Silence, everyone. I will say why. Ready?
Go ahead.
Everyone's reporting, and I know you say, what do they know? It's Cleveland or Golden State. Golden State was the big one. But you, of all these things, you just have this Golden State up in the corner. So either you're doing that purposely to throw us off the scent, or Golden State really is not as much of a front runner as people think, or is not as much in the lead as people think.
You can think whatever you think. This is just my board. You decide what you want to think. You can buy into whatever you want to buy into, but Steph and Dre. Then you got Brad and Tatum, right? Down there, you got the Spurs.
And they ain't Brown and Tatum no more.
You got the Spurs. And so what I heard, the reason why I wanted to make this board, Max.
I love this board.
Is because, first of all, what I've heard you say is the complications of this entire situation. Consistently, you said, wow, I would love to see that team. I would love to see that team. That team, and that team. So you basically said you would love to see
I got one more
every team on the board.